history be different had I went out there. He'd have never gotten in that car with Suge. He'd been right where he was supposed to be, back there in one of them black Tahoes. And them Tahoes blacked out. He'd have never gotten in that car with Suge.
He would
Especially
never,
without his vest on. Never. Wouldn't have happened.
he got in the car with Suge?
Yeah, that's where he got shot. Remember him and Suge got shot? They was in the front. In that BMW.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they was in the front. He never rode in there. He never rode like that, especially after a confrontation or something like that.
Right.
He was always in a blacked out Tahoe, and nobody knew which one he was in.
Right.
So you had to shoot up all of them if you wanted to try.
If you want to try to kill Tupac.
Yeah, he was never in the front of open target like that. Never would have happened.
And you was his bodyguard.
I was one of them.
One of them.
Yeah. His mother, I was in an organization that was called the New Panther Vanguard Movement. And it was started by original Black Panther Party members. It wasn't no, like you see these guys walking around with guns, looking all tough, talking about Black Panthers. Wasn't that type of Black Panthers. Them dudes ain't Black Panthers.
Right.
Them dudes is trying to do something with the name.
Right.
We was authorized to use the name because we had original Black Panther members.
Gotcha.
So, and Bobby Seale, the co-founder of the Black Panther Party, gave us the right to use it.
Gotcha.
So, his mom, Afeni, we met Afeni trying to get this brother named Geronimo Pratt out of prison. He had been in prison for a long time. He was a Panther. So, he had been in prison for a long time, and they gave him life. And we were trying to, we had been trying to get his case overturned. And they finally recognized, they found the discrepancies in it, and it was going to overturn his case.
Right.
So while we was going through that, we met his mom. And she thought we was just some highfalutin. And she found out we were some of her people.
Gotcha.
There's some people who she knew was in this, with Tupac Shakur and all that.
Right.
They threw this up. They all, did
Put it
thing
together.
Right. So, she hired us, our Minister of Defense under Sharif Abdullah. He rest in peace now. He died. He's a good brother. He was in the original Black Panther Party, Southern California chapter of the Black Panther Party. Sharif Abdullah and Kwaku Doran. Those are the two brothers that restarted the movement.
Gotcha.
And Kwaku was the chairman of the Southern California chapter of the Black Panther Party.
Gotcha.
And we got with them, when she got with us and found out that we all, knew the same people. Mm-hmm. They all knew the same people, and from the original movement. So she hired us to help with Tupac's security because she didn't like Suge and she didn't trust Suge.
Gotcha.
Rightfully so. I was one of them cats Suge didn't mess with. I wasn't in there for the fame and the fortune, trying to be in the videos, trying to be seen with. I wasn't a fan of Tupac's. I was his security.
Gotcha.
He was my comrade.
Gotcha.
So I wasn't a fan of none of that stuff. Being around them celebrities and all that, I wasn't a fan of that.
I can't remember my shit.
I was a fan of Black Power. You know what I'm saying? Pushing the people's struggle for. That's what I was a fan of. So she hired us to accompany Tupac on certain things.
Gotcha.
And that night I was supposed to go, and I didn't go
to Vegas
because I wanted to be there for the birth of my child, Davisha. So I didn't go, and I'm glad I didn't because I was there for the birth of my child.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I would have missed the birth of her, and then that shit happened. With the fight with Orlando Anderson in the casino and all that, and then they left, and then Tupac, he went up to the room and his vest wasn't there. Somehow somebody got in the room and got his vest. And one other thing that happened that wasn't supposed to happen, but it happened. As soon as they crossed the border into Nevada, the state troopers was waiting on them and pulled them over and disarmed everybody. Frankie was the head of security.
Frank, yeah.
He was head of security. He wasn't supposed to let nobody disarm him. This was one of them times when you wasn't supposed to get disarmed, like the original Black Panther Party, when they marched on the Capitol with them weapons, and they got disarmed. They took all their rifles and they disarmed them. That was the time this should have been a bloody shootout.
Right then.
That basically right there was like the beginning of the end of the Black Panther Party.
Damn.
Because he wasn't supposed to let them pigs disarm. But they did. So,
I'll do that to you. Let me see.
when they got in Nevada, they shouldn't have been disarmed either. They tried to disarm Assata Shakur and some other Black Panther. That's why Assata Shakur is in Cuba now. She got broken out of prison and they got her to Cuba, where she's over there and she's cool. The state troopers pulled them over
As soon as I verify
on the pike and thought they was going to get some free ones. They ended up getting killed.
No, I
Killed his brother.
The screen I
Killed one of the comrades. But Assata Shakur and another brother survived.
Okay.
And they got convicted of murdering the state trooper. That's why Assata Shakur is in exile now in Cuba. She got broken out of prison. The comrades got her out, got her away, and she good. But that was a time that was like, they wasn't going. They shot it out. If you're going to be in this, you got to be willing to die for the people. A lot of them ain't ready to die for the people. These cats walking around with these guns now. They ain't willing to die for the people. You got to be willing to die for the people if you're going to represent this Black Power thing. And a lot of them faking. A lot of them straight faking. They ain't represent this Black Power thing the way they're supposed to be. They talking like they are, but they not. These white folks represent white power. These white folks that took America. They let this white boy, we ain't got no America no more. We got a king now. Biden is a king. We have no longer a president. This white dude, Trump, and I've been telling them, Trump ain't as dumb as y'all think he is. While he's playing, watch the birdie, with this hand, he's taking America from us with the other hand. Loading up the jury, loading up the court, putting people in all places. Now, the court sided with him. He got presidential immunity. He can come shoot somebody who, like Biden, can shoot Trump right now and said he did it for democracy. Because Trump is a threat to our democracy. He can shoot Trump right now and they can't do nothing to him. Nothing. If Biden lose the presidency and he leave the White House, he's stupid. Because Trump already said he's going to lock him and his family up. You can't threaten to kill my family and do something to me, and I'm going to give you the opportunity. You can't. But this is what a lot of us, man, we done surrender. The blacks now, I ain't never seen us this weak. I've never seen us this weak. I don't care about nobody being gay or whatever your lifestyle is and all that kind of stuff. I don't care, but we weak right now, man. We let these white folks just dog us. They wiping all the black women out of the big positions, all the sisters. They going at Fannie Willis here in Atlanta. They got one out of the college. I think it was a Harvard college, Ivy League college. Might have been Harvard. They wiped her out, took her position. You know what I'm saying? They try to do it to Letitia James in New York. They wiping black women out. They don't want Kamala Harris to be president. That's why they rather her right now be a little her run for president because they know she's gonna lose. They know if Kamala Harris run for president, Trump's a shoe-in, and Trump ain't gonna never leave. He don't have to. Who gonna make him leave? They just stop him from getting in it. Who gonna make Trump leave if he's the king? Go ahead, name somebody. He owns it. He's head of the military. What they call it, commander-in-chief. He'll be in charge of the military. So who's gonna make him stop being king? He's in control of everything. All things military. Nobody. He ain't never got to leave. He leave when he die. And he'll have his successor set up. We let this happen because we too busy shaking our booties, getting the dreadlocks sweaty, worrying about bullshit. Angel Reese, and Caitlin Clark. They're just distractions for us. While they taking taking the country from us. It's against the law to be homeless. They passed a law. It's against the law to be homeless. That's a fascist thing. They can arrest you for not having an address and lock you up and put you in jail. They can arrest a woman for having an abortion. They're gonna be able to arrest you for not wearing a condom, and you have sex with your woman, and she get pregnant, and she want to have a baby. They all in our bedrooms, and we allowing this to happen because we want to listen to Nicki Minaj and Beyonce and all that kind of stuff. These white folks is killing us. Trash white folks. It ain't like we getting dogged out by elite white people. Look what they did to Kaepernick. All Kaepernick did was take a knee, exercise his constitutional right to protest, and it cost him his career. He took a knee. Who cares if the national anthem was playing in the background? You think the police would accept "Fuck the Police" as a national anthem? Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. You think the police would be okay with that as a national anthem? Then why we got to be okay with "Fuck them slaves"? Because that's what the second part of the song say. The national anthem, the second stanza, it says "fuck them slaves." They better off dead anyway. But they don't play that part. So we supposed to stand at attention for a song that say "fuck your ancestors." And we do. We had people mad at Kaepernick. We had people mad at Michael Vick because he fought some dogs. But we ain't mad at white folks because they catch a pregnant sister running away because she wanna have her baby in a free place, pregnant slave running away, so her baby can be born somewhere free, and they catch her and bring her back to the plantation, and they punish her by stringing her up by her wrists, hanging her, and then whipping her, and cutting her belly open with a machete, let the baby drop out, and then stomp her with their boot.
I told you that my phone.